takeoff, the front aircraft being caught up by numbers 4 and 5 to join into a 5-ship with the diamond at the back of 4 aircraft, rapidly accelerating. They'll be closing into the front 5 aircraft and joining into that diamond in the turn. Well, the aircraft will then position out to behind us. They'll be checking the systems, trimming them out, making sure those smoke systems are working, which they seem to be by the look of things, before they get ready for the show arrival. And for the Royal Air Force aerobatic team, the Red Arrows! Red 1 leads the aircraft over in big battle formation, the patriotic red, white and blue smoke flowing behind. As they pull to the vertical, Red 1 calls them into short diamond. Red 1 is squadron leader Martin Pert. Martin is a former Harrier and Typhoon pilot. He's flown as an instructor on the Hawk and is in his 2nd year on the team. The aircraft complete the loop, changing from big battle to short diamond before banking around to the right. Red 1 speaking with a very metronomic cadence on the radio. The pilots are reacting to the tone and rhythm of his voice rather than the movement of his aircraft. Well, this year we are celebrating several anniversaries, the first of which is the 50th anniversary of the Apollo moon landing. So, as a tribute to that, in from the right-hand side, Red 1 has called the aircraft into Apollo, replicating the Apollo landing craft, ready for the Apollo roll. And roll calls Red 1 as the aircraft go upside down, that distinctive Apollo shape, the smoke trailing behind. On the right of Red 1 is one of our new pilots for 2019, that's Red 2 Flight Lieutenant Damo Green. Damo has previously flown the Hawk as an aggressor pilot. He joined the team from the front line, having flown the Typhoon. Much like the Blue Angels and the Thunderbirds, all of the pilots and ground crew on the team are on active duty and will return to the front line or to training aircraft once their time on the team has completed. Well, out to the left, the smoke is back on as the team formate into their next iconic shape. This time, the supersonic airliner that first flew 50 years ago. It is, of course, Concorde. As the aircraft come towards us, the nose lights will come on. Reds 8 and 9 will be below the formation, looking like the engines on the Concorde on approach here into Stewart. The smoke about to come on, ready for the Concorde loop. And pulling up calls Red 1, Concorde pulling to the vertical. As they approach the vertical, the call will come. The formation will change as they go over the top of the loop into Signet. There at the top of the loop, Red 1 has brought the aircraft into Signet formation. He'll complete the loop before twisting it to the left in the Signet present. Of Red 2 is another new pilot for 2019, that's Red 4 Flight Lieutenant Gregor Ogston. Gregor has previously flown the Harrier and the Typhoon on the front line, and he joins the team having instructed on the newer version of our Hawk. Well, as the aircraft again change formation in front of us, the wings are sweeping forward. We now have 6 aircraft all flying line abreast in one of our most technically difficult formations. Red 6 and 7 tucking in behind. To the left of Red 1 is Red 3 Squadron Leader Mike Bowden. Mike has previously flown the Harrier and the Tornado on the front line. He's been a Hawk instructor and is in his 5th year on the team. In from the left-hand side, the coloured smoke about to come on. It's time for Phoenix. As the smoke of Phoenix goes off, the aircraft about to bank around to the right. We're about to represent another aircraft that was the stalwart of combat operations in Bomber Command in World War II. We have one of them still flying today in the Royal Air Force in the Battle of Britain Memorial Flight as a tribute to those who lost their lives. It is, of course, Lancaster. In from the right-hand side, the nose lights will come on towards us. The smoke about to come on, ready for the Lancaster roll.
Rolling out. Easy up. Smoke on. Go. And roll.
Upside down at 2,500 feet in the Lancaster roll. Now, some of you may think the Lancaster was not aerobatic, but the famous test pilot Alex Henshaw reputedly rolled the Lancaster several times in England whilst testing them during the war. On the left wingtip of Lancaster is Red 5 Squadron Leader Steve Morris. Steve has previously flown the Harrier and the Tornado. He's instructed on the Hawk and is back with us on the Red Arrows for the 2019 season. Well, is everyone enjoying the show so far? It is about to get a lot more exciting. For those of you with cameras out there, we have a manoeuvre you will love coming up. Representing the combat aircraft that retired from service in the Royal Air Force this year, having spent 3 decades on the front line. Reds 8 and 9 have moved into trail. We are about to see Tornado. As the nose lights come on towards us, the air brakes will come out, the smoke will come on, the call for 8 and 9 to roll will come. Get those cameras ready. Aboard calls Red 9 as the red and blue smoke comes on. Reds 8 and 9 rolling around the rest of the formation. Red 1 about to bank the aircraft to the left, changing smoke colour as they go. It's Tornado. Well, as Tornado finishes to our right-hand side, it means we're approaching the end of the first half of our display. So far, you've seen all 9 aircraft in close formation aerobatic shapes across the sky. Well, the aircraft are back into that difficult Phoenix formation. You can see them coming back towards us at Show Centre. Red 1 is about to pull up to the vertical with 7 jets, leaving Red 6 and 7 down low to prepare for the first of their opposition manoeuvres. Out to Show Centre, you can see the nose lights now. It's time for the spectacular palm split. And pulling up calls Red 1, 7 aircraft pulling to the vertical, about to make a beautiful palm tree. As the 7 aircraft draw the palm tree above us, Red 6 and 7 staying low, the coloured smoke changing to white. Keep your eyes on them down low. We've got Red 6 to the right, he's being joined by Red 8. We've got Red 7 to the left, being joined by Red 9. Red 6 on the right is Flight Lieutenant Toby Keeley. He's a former Tornado pilot and Hawk instructor and leader of the Syncope Air. In from the left and the right with a closing speed of over 700 miles an hour, the aircraft will pass 100 feet apart in the spectacular Jiffo Pass. rolling down the line. Keep your eyes on red 6 and 7. They're pulling hard towards each other. Pulling 6.5 to 7G. The nose whites will come back to show centre. They'll reverse the turn, crossing 100 feet apart in the cyclone. Red 6 and 7 continue to pull hard towards each other. They'll cross smoke paths, snipping as they go in the slingshot. Now look into the left-hand side. Here comes Red 9 with the smoke on down the line. Look out to your front right. There's Enid. They're in an inverted V formation. Red 9 about to fly straight down the middle in the goose. Red 1 banking Enid around to the right. The red and blue smoke back on as Red 9 pulls to the vertical. The red, white and blue smoke. Red 9 is Flight Lieutenant Dan Lowes. Dan is a former Typhoon pilot and weapon instructor, and he's on his third and final year with the team. Red 1 switches from colour to white smoke out to our left. Now looks straight ahead out to show centre. Here's the two lights of the Syncope pair coming towards us. As they pull to the vertical, it's time for the heart. Red 6 and 7, the Syncope pair, the white smoke on as they pull over the top of the heart. We would like to dedicate the heart today to all the lovely people here in New York who have made the team feel so welcome. Now look up to the top right. Here comes Red 8, his smoke on. He's going to spear the heart. Well, Red 6 and 7 straight from the heart, now pulling back in towards us, ready for the next of their opposition manoeuvres. Red 6 and 7, the white smoke on. They're descending back down to 150 feet. Red 6 on the right, about to roll inverted. He'll cross with Red 7 as they switch in the vice versa. As the aircraft pull out behind us, the smoke goes off. Let's look back over to the left. Here comes Red 1 with the rest of the formation. They're about to put the smoke on and pull to the vertical. They'll be rolling around as they climb. It's another time for the camera. Get those lenses zoomed right out as we prepare for the vertical break. And pulling up calls Red 1 on the left-hand side. 7 aircraft pulling to the vertical. He's about to feed in the right roll as they approach the top. They'll be easing over the top at 150 miles an hour, ready for the vertical break. Break, break, go, calls Red 1 as they enter the vertical break. As the smoke from the vertical break turns off, let's get ready once more for the Syncope pair coming in from the left and the right. Red 6 and 7 running in down the line, 100 feet. They'll be crossing 3 times in front of us, pulling 7G in a tight circle, changing smoke colour as they go in the carousel. The red and blue smoke comes on, Red 6 and 7 pulling 7G towards each other. As they cross at the back of the circle, the smoke colour will change, leaving a red and blue half of the circle. As 6 and 7 complete the carousel, the smoke goes off as they make way for the next Enid manoeuvre. Now look out to your front right. Here's Reds 1 to 5. They're stacked top to bottom in line astern. Red 1 about to bring them around to the right, swinging out like a pendulum. In the Red Arrows, we normally fly with even numbers on the right, odd numbers on the left, while Red 1 is about to push the aircraft into reverse battle. This time we've got even numbers on the left, odd numbers on the right. To get back to the correct side, we're going to cross straight through the middle. It's time for the slalom. Safely back on the correct side, the coloured smoke about to come on as Red 1 continues the circle for the battle pass. Well, each of our aircraft has 5 minutes of white smoke, 1 minute of red and 1 minute of blue, all carefully choreographed by Red 1 to make sure there's no aircraft running out of smoke during the display. The pilot's operating the smoke using 3 buttons on the control stick, timed once again by Red 1's voice and his cadence. As Enid move off to our left-hand side, the coloured smoke changing to white, then going off. It's time to look out to our far right-hand side. Here comes the rear section, Red 6 and 7, about to roll inverted and fly formation down the line. Reds 8 and 9 will roll around them in the corkscrew.
8 and 9, roll,
Aboard call Reds 8 and 9, the coloured smoke on as they roll around 6 and 7. Red 8 with the red smoke is Flight Lieutenant Chris Lyndon Smith. He's previously flown the Tornado GR4, instructed on the Hawk, and he's flown on the Red Arrows as Reds 2, 4, 6, 7, 5 and 8. Corkscrew completes off to our left-hand side, the aircraft rolling the right way up to make way for Enid, coming in from the left. Nose lights coming towards us, the inside pilots about to roll to the outside, changing smoke colour as they go in the rollbacks. Clear go, call 2 and 3, the signal for 4 and 5 to roll. Complete sings Red 5 as the symmetrical rollbacks finish to our right-hand side. Red 1 changing to white smoke, banking the aircraft round. Well, it's time to look straight ahead from show centre. Let's pick out the nose lights of the rear section. The smoke comes on. 4 aircraft coming towards us. Down from level with the cloud, the coloured smoke's on. Get those cameras ready for the Jippo break. Red 6 and 7 for the last time, staying low from the Jippo break, pulling hard towards each other. The coloured smoke changing to white. They're about to pull up once more for the last of their opposition passes. On the left is Red 7, Flight Lieutenant John Bond. John has previously instructed on the Tucano aircraft. He displayed it in 2012. He then went to the front line on the Typhoon Force before joining the team. As 6 and 7 close for one last time at 700 miles an hour, they will roll twice towards each other in the imaginatively titled double rolls.
8 and 9, 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 8 and
As 6 and 7 complete their double rolls down the line, the Syncope pair will break behind us. Let's look straight ahead out to show center for the show finale. 7 aircraft are together. The smoke comes on for the spectacular Dixon Break. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been watching the Red Arrows! Red 1 completes the loop from the Dixon Break. His white smoke comes on to help join the other aircraft back together. They're switching sides as they join back onto him as a 9 ship ready to recover back to Stewart. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have just heard from Red 1. He has some smoke left. He has some fuel left. Would everyone like to see one more flyby? You're going to have to do better than that. Would everyone like to see one more flyby? That's more like it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, one of the aims of the Red Arrows is to inspire people, and hopefully we've done some of that today. Like we did with Matt Chapman all those years ago. He's standing down here watching the Reds. Hopefully there are young and old in the audience today who've been inspired by our display, and that's what we're hoping to do on this tour. We're flying our displays, we're flying our flybys, but almost as important, if not more important, we're engaging with people on the ground. Everything from ambassadors to politicians to school children, telling people about what we do and helping inspire them to follow their dreams, be that as pilots or in science, technology, engineering and maths. Well, Red 1 has joined the aircraft back together. He's positioning out to our left-hand side.
Let's break. Go!
Well, that's all 9 aircraft breaking into the circuit from the Stars and Stripes arrival. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed the display today. Thank you for watching. We've certainly enjoyed putting on a show for you. Thank you for listening to me. And all that remains for me to do is to wish you all the very best from Great Britain, from the Royal Air Force, and from all of us in the Red Arrows.
Squadron leader Adam Collins, Red Arrow number 10, a nice job. I love that break, don't you, when they're all breaking off and they're counting? That's how I order at the drive-thru. I go up and I just pull up and I go, 1, 5. It's great. You pay and they just kind of look at you funny, but it works. I don't know. That's how that was Edgar's joke, by the way. Listen, want to thank County Executive Stephen M. Newhouse. Orange County Executive Stephen M. Newhouse would like to welcome you to the 2019 New York Airshow right here at New York's Stewart International Airport. County Executive appreciates the support of everyone who helped bring this great event to beautiful Orange County for the 5th year in a row. Thank you, spectators, for coming out. The County Executive, whose name is Stephen M. Newhouse, hopes that you enjoy the show. Our thanks to Stephen M. Newhouse. Pratt & Whitney. Pratt & Whitney, proud to power military aircraft for the U.S. and its allies. We salute the servicemen and women who bravely defend our freedom at home and abroad. Pratt & Whitney, go beyond. Tonight, we're all going to be down at Orange County Choppers. Orange County Choppers, the cafe and the retail location just right around the corner here. Look forward to meeting each and every one of you. Come by tonight, meet Matt Chapman, Mike Julian, and I would say Michael Wiskus, but we'll see if he can get these parking tickets taken care of. You never know. We'll all be down there, including the Red Arrows, and yes, the United States Navy Blue Angels will be there as well. A big thank you to USAA. Also to Angry Orchard. Angry Orchard, perfect time to grab your friends and head to the Hudson Valley's premier cider destination. Find out more about them at angryorchard.com. Plus, a big thank you to Budweiser, Atlantic Aviation, Gold's Gym in Newburgh and Middleton. Plus, Gold Gems in Fishkill. Also to Interstate Waste, Atlas Air, CHA Companies, Newburgh Toyota, Signature Flight Support, Independent Helicopters, HRT Company. Also, a special thank you to Resort World of the Catskills, Simone Development Company, Orange County Chamber of Commerce, Geico, Mohawk Valley Community College, Orange County Choppers Cafe, USDA, the United States Postal Service, the Civil Air Patrol, Construction Contractors Association, Fabric